of challenges. If I go, somebody tells me, Gray, your dairy meal is not doing very well, your dairy cubes not doing very well. You sometimes get it very wrong if you are not considering a fact that whatever, because if you have been doing all the right stage of napier, then all of a sudden you get overgrown napier and you feed to your cow, the setback you're going to have is you're going to realize the fodder that you have fed to your cow, yes, it's a filler the cow will take, but because it's stemmy, because the more leafy the cow, the more leafy the napier is, the cow is going to produce very well. But the more stemmy the napier is, you are not going to get any production, because of course it has dry matter, but it's so overgrown to an extent that whatever the cow is going to get is material that is not digested. So it's going to give out undigested material, and at the end of the day you're not going to get the cow is not going to draw much of the carbohydrates and nutrients and proteins from that feed. So by the time you are supplementing, you may think that the supplement you are giving is the one which is not doing well, but in this case is the undigestible material that you gave to the cow. Instead it was a filler and not something that was supposed to help the cow or benefit your cow. Another thing, sometimes you feed maybe pasture that is not tender, like now the napier which is not mature yet. So you find that you will feed, you have no otherwise, the cow will take, but there's the quality, there's low carbohydrates and proteins in that fodder. At the end of the day it will also give loose dung, so you'll end up maybe just collecting loose dung within the unit, the dairy unit, which means you're not keen on the quality of fodder that you're giving to your cow. So get it from me that it's our duty to ensure that whatever we are giving, also sometimes if you are going for hay, ensure that you need to get, either if it's boma rods, if it's you need to know that this is what I'm giving to my cows. When I'm doing boma rods, this is what I'm getting. If you are doing wheat straws, this is what you are getting. If you are doing rice, this is what you are getting, so that you can be able to compare and know when I'm doing this much of boma rods, this is what I'm getting. And also the cow stock, animal behavior, the cows will speak. If you realize the cows, you have been giving them fodder and you don't have water, because you have to give water in plenty. So if you're not giving plenty of water, your cows have taken maybe hay and they need water and there's no water, or there's no sufficient water, still there's a big problem there. So it's very alarming. So we need also to be very keen on that. So in order for us to be very consistent, we need to practice all this. So I'll advise all my farmers to do this. Just have a checklist. Just for the checklist, it will ensure that you have the quality feed, you have the clean water, your trough is very clean, you know the stage of which your napier is at. Because if you see the napier might overgrow, you need also to preserve it in the right methods. You ensure that you get a technical team to help you preserve this, so that at least you can use it for future, maintain the quality. If you realize the fodder you have is not of the right stage, you need to wait until maturity, especially during the rainy season. Like now, it's a rainy season, and you are going to realize that you have maybe a lot of napier. You can sell and buy maybe boma rods or other supplements, so that at least you be within the right stage of fodder, so that at least it can start growing again. You don't leave it to overgrow, because if it overgrow, then if it has overgrown, you don't need to feed to your cows, because you'll be having a lot of problems with maybe the cow doesn't produce and all that. You rather cut it, then you start afresh, because some even feed napier which has overgrown to an extent looks like sugarcane. So that's all I'm urging my farmers. At least they be keen on that, so that at least you are going to enjoy a lot of production at the right stage. So you do tender loving care. So just a reminder that when you are farming, know that feeding your cow is a duty, it's not a choice. Thank you.